The military camp that once stood as a symbol of discipline and honor is now under intense scrutiny after a shocking scandal erupted. A close roommate of Jungkook, the global superstar from BTS, was allegedly caught red-handed with illegal substances within military premises. But the real shock? Jungkook might have been there all along, as the news broke. Fans and insiders alike were left stunned. How could this happen under strict military regulations? Was Jungkook, known for his clean image and exceptional discipline, simply an innocent bystander? Or was he closer to the incident than anyone ever imagined? What really happened inside that room? Sources within the camp claim that a surprise inspection led to the discovery of illegal substances stashed under the bed of Jungkook's assigned roommate. The soldier, whose identity is currently withheld due to ongoing investigations, was immediately taken into custody by military police, but questions quickly turned to Jungkook. Was he aware of the substances? Had he seen any suspicious behavior? Did he try to warn his superior officers? Or did he remain silent out of loyalty or fear? Jungkook's silence only adds to the mystery strangely. Jungkook has not made any official statement, and those close to the investigation report that he has remained calm, but noticeably withdrawn, since the incident occurred. Military officials have yet to confirm whether Jungkook will be summoned as a witness, but insiders claim that he may be considered a silent observer. In the unfolding case, is his legendary discipline now being tested under pressure? Could his silence be a form of protection? Or is it hiding something deeper? Netizens split. Innocent icon or silent witness? Social media exploded with debate. Some fans passionately defend Jungkook, arguing that he was simply unfortunate to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Others, however, point to his close relationship with the accused, questioning how someone so observant could have missed such dangerous behavior. One comment reads, "Jungkook has always been a perfectionist. If something strange was happening, he would have noticed. Why didn't he speak up?" Another states, "Don't drag Jungkook into this. He's done his duty and served with honor. Guilt by association isn't justice." But the fire doesn't stop there. Was this the first time? Rumors are now swirling that this may not have been an isolated incident. Some whispers from within the camp suggest that the accused soldier had long been suspected of unusual behavior, but no one dared speak out. Was Jungkook trying to protect a friend? Did his loyalty cost him more than he expected? A scandal that could shake his image forever with Jungkook's military discharge date nearing. This controversy threatens to overshadow what should have been a proud conclusion to his service. His transformation into one of the most respected soldiers in his unit could now be clouded by suspicion, doubt, and endless questions. Will HYB issue an official statement? Will military officials clear Jungkook's name, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Innocent bystander or a witness with secrets? The truth about Jungkook's involvement is about to unfold, and it might not be what anyone expects. In a shocking turn of events, a soldier assigned to the same military unit as BTS's Jungkook has been apprehended for possession of illegal substances. The incident has sent ripples through the military community, raising questions about the integrity of the unit and the potential implications for its members. According to reports, the soldier was caught during a routine inspection when contraband was discovered in his personal belongings. The nature of the substances has not been disclosed publicly, but authorities have confirmed that they are prohibited under military regulations. Jungkook, who has been serving diligently and maintaining a low profile during his enlistment, is reportedly not implicated in the incident. However, given the close quarters and camaraderie among unit members, there is speculation about the extent of his knowledge regarding his fellow soldiers' activities. Military officials have initiated a thorough investigation to determine how the substances were brought into the facility and whether there were any lapses in protocol. They have also emphasized that all personnel, regardless of their public status, are subject to the same rules and scrutiny. Fans of Jungkook have expressed their support for the singer, urging the public not to jump to conclusions and to await the results of the official inquiry. Many have highlighted his exemplary conduct and dedication since beginning his service. As the investigation unfolds, the military has assured that appropriate measures will be taken to uphold discipline and order within the ranks. Further details are expected to be released following the conclusion of the inquiry. As the hours tick by, silence looms over the camp where once laughter, camaraderie, and routine training echoed each morning. The arrest of a soldier for possession of illegal substances has flipped the entire dynamic of Jungkook's final months in the military. But what does this mean for the global superstar who happened to be closest to the accused? Jungkook questioned. Sources close to the investigation have now confirmed that Jungkook was privately questioned by military investigators. Although he is not officially named as a suspect, the fact that he lived and trained closely with the apprehended soldier has naturally positioned him as a critical figure in the case. Rumors swirl that Jungkook may have been aware of changes in his roommate's behavior in recent weeks. Was he afraid to speak out? Did he confront him in private? Or worse, did he turn a blind eye? One anonymous soldier shared, "Jungkook is respected here. He's strict, very disciplined, and honestly intimidating. But he keeps to himself. He always trained harder than the rest of us. If he knew something, I don't think he would have kept silent. But maybe he didn't want to get involved." The public turns uneasy. Why won't he speak? As social media continues to speculate, a growing number of fans and critics alike are demanding answers. A trending post read, "We love Jungkook, but silence at a time like this? We deserve to know where he stands. Was he protecting someone, or is he protecting himself?" And it gets worse. Hidden footage? A secret phone clip allegedly shows Jungkook reacting just when the internet began to calm down. An unverified clip surfaced online, showing what appears to be Jungkook in the hallway of the military barracks, pacing anxiously with his head in his hands, moments after the arrest. The timestamp matches the night of the incident. And the clip, he appears visibly distressed. His uniform is disheveled. His body language screams anxiety. Some believe they can hear him whispering, "This is bad. I should have," before the audio cuts out. Could this be the moment he found out about the arrest? Or was this the moment he realized what might come next? Scrutiny, judgment, and a stain on his perfect service record. A stellar soldier at risk, Jungkook has been praised for his physical transformation and rigorous training throughout his 18-month service. His fellow soldiers call him the machine because of his intense dedication. His instructors report that he often volunteered for the hardest drills and was always first to arrive and last to leave. How could someone so focused, so tuned in, not have seen what was happening right under his nose? That's the question the military, the media, and the world are now asking. His parents break their silence. In a surprise development, Jungkook's parents were reportedly spotted at the base earlier this week. It's rare for family to visit mid-service, raising eyebrows among officials and fans alike. While no official statement was made, someone from the base staff described the visit as emotional. Jungkook was allegedly seen embracing his mother with tears in his eyes, a side of him rarely shown. Was it stress? Was it shame? Was it fear that his name might be dragged into a scandal that could last longer than his service? One soldier whispered. He hugged her like he hadn't seen her in years. He didn't let go for a long time. You could tell he was hurting. The big question, will this end his post-military plans? Jungkook had major plans for when he finishes his military service. Rumors included a solo world tour, a comeback album, and even a rumored acting debut in a high-profile K-drama. But with this scandal still hot and unresolved, will the public see him the same way again? Will brands hesitate? Will international media scrutinize every step he takes post-discharge? Even if he's proven entirely innocent, will the association haunt him? This is a story that's still unfolding, and the silence from both the military and Jungkook's label, HYB, is only fueling more theories, more suspicion, and more emotional turmoil. Is Jungkook a victim of bad timing? Or is there more he's not saying? One arrest, one superstar, and a military base that may never be the same again. Will Jungkook's final months in uniform be remembered for honor? Or for scandal? For days, headlines screamed chaos. Rumors swirled. Fans panicked. Anonymous sources leaked cryptic statements. Secret footage. Emotional breakdowns. Family visits under tight security. Whispers of illegal activity within the military. And at the center of it all, one name, Jeon Jungkook. But now, in a stunning twist no one saw coming, the military's official statement has just been released, and it changes everything. Corporal Jeon Jungkook is not involved in any way in the recent contraband investigation. All allegations connecting him to the incident are baseless. He remains one of the most exemplary soldiers in his unit. The words hit like thunder. After days of silence, the truth shattered the fog of speculation in one clean, firm blow. It was all just rumor.
Fabrication.
Hysteria, and yet the damage was done. The world had already watched, waited, and judged. How did it all spiral so fast? It started with a routine inspection and a single soldier found with illegal substances. That part, officials confirm, is true. But what followed was pure fiction fueled by digital wildfire. A misinterpreted hallway video. An anonymous soldier who never existed. a suspicious family visit that, in reality, had been planned months earlier due to a family health emergency, not scandal. Even worse, the so-called leaked footage that had fans heartbroken, showing Jungkook pacing and whispering to himself, was filmed during an entirely unrelated training session weeks earlier. He had reportedly been upset about a teammate's injury, not a scandal. The internet had connecteds that never belonged together. Jungkook breaks his silence in a handwritten letter released through HYB. Jungkook finally addressed the whirlwind head-on. "I've always tried to serve quietly, with focus and respect for my duty. Hearing that my name was linked to something so serious was devastating. I didn't speak earlier because I believed the truth would come out. I'm grateful to the military for their support and to everyone who waited, trusted, and stayed beside me. I will finish my service with pride. Thank you." The letter, simple and raw, immediately went viral. Fans responded with hashtags like #WeBelieveInJungkook and #Apologize to Jungkook, demanding apologies from media outlets and gossip channels that had fed the fire. His mother speaks. "We held our breath every day." In a rare and emotional statement, Jungkook's mother spoke to reporters outside their home in Busan. "We were heartbroken. Every day, I checked my phone and prayed that people would see the son I raised. He has always carried the weight of the world on his shoulders. Watching him be doubted by the same people who once loved him, it was painful beyond words." She also clarified that her visit to the base, which many speculated was linked to the scandal, was simply because Jungkook's grandmother had been hospitalized and the family needed to inform him personally. It was supposed to be a private family moment. But the cameras found us, and they turned our tears into headlines. Jimin steps in. Jungkook deserved better in a show of powerful support. Fellow BTS member Park Jimin, currently also serving in the military, posted on his official fan platform. "I've trained with Jungkook. I've seen his discipline, his loyalty, and his heart. To see him dragged into something he had nothing to do with? That's not just unfair, it's cruel. I stand with him. We all should." His words, short but fiery, ignited a wave of support across fandoms and even from celebrities outside the BTS circle. The real suspect? Arrested and transferred. Military police have confirmed that the actual suspect, a non-celebrity soldier in a separate unit, has been officially charged and transferred to a detention facility pending trial. He reportedly had no close connection to Jungkook, contrary to what early rumors suggested. No other soldiers in his immediate training group, including Corporal John Jungkook, showed any signs of involvement, association, or awareness of the offense. False speculation has caused unnecessary harm. The internet reacts. "He never deserved this." With the truth now out, the internet has begun its painful process of reflection. Fans are angry. Journalists are issuing apologies. Reaction videos flood YouTube, with creators admitting they were wrong to speculate, some even crying on camera while reading Jungkook's letter. A trending tweet said it best. "He protected his country, and we couldn't even protect his name." What happens next? With only a few months left in his service, Jungkook is expected to return to duties as usual. His team has announced there will be no legal action taken against media outlets, but a watchful eye will be kept on further defamation.